beautiful thing. It's another one of those beautiful videos where I talk about unicorn ideas. Yay! What if the business model was more like when you needed something, you made it, and that was it? This whole idea of 3D printing and Amazon's 3D printing is our future, really and truly. So we need to think about that and see how we position ourselves with that. And I, for one, would like to be in a position to design my own clothing, have it look the way I want it to look, and make it when I need it. And that's it. And then all of a sudden clothing is just a thing. It's not fashion. It's not inaccessible. It's not plain Jane. It's how you want it to look. And building your own clothing line, in a sense, is just a natural extension of what we do normally in our businesses too. We build our businesses the way it fits for us. And I think, and those of you who grow your own food, you grow the food that you want to eat. You don't grow fashion food. You don't grow, you don't grow things like, fashion potatoes or something. You grow the potatoes you're going to eat, and that's the way it works. So why not with clothing? Why not with sheets? Why not with towels? Why not with shower curtains? Why not with mugs, coffee mugs, and glasses and stemware? Why not with plates? Why not with everything? So when was the last time you went through a mall? Maybe it was today or yesterday, or maybe it was last week, or maybe it was last year, or maybe you haven't been to a mall in a really long time. So the last time I went through a mall, I was kind of shocked at the amount of clothing sitting on those shelves and sitting in those racks. There was so much clothing. You could clothe the entire city 3 times over with what was sitting in the mall. And a lot of that was not going to be sold. A lot of that was not going to be sold. A lot of that was going to be recycled or sold for discount or sent to discount stores or sent to department stores in Iowa, because we all know that if it doesn't sell in California, they're going to ship it to Iowa and say it's fashion. We believe it's time to rebuild commerce for the mindful, global citizens of the modern world. And that's what I'm talking about today. See, Vita's tagline, if you will, has 3 parts to it. One of it is art inspired, which I totally get, because the designs on Vita come from artwork people are creating. The other part of the tagline is zero waste. So as a business, what they've tried to do is build a company that is aware and awake and responsible for its actions in the world. So zero waste. And the third thing is global impact. So Vita has a lot of education programs and training programs built into their systems, so that if there's somebody in Pakistan making a scarf for me here in Iowa, that they have opportunities for education and advancement that they wouldn't get working for another company. But what if from now on the only clothing you bought was clothing that you actually created or designed, and somewhere in the world somebody actually made that for you on demand? So you are creating your own fashion, you are creating what you want to look like, you are taking something that's creative in your life and putting it on you. This to me is such a better system. See, I'm all in for companies that have that social connection, that social awareness, that responsibility, that they're not just creating something and then trying to not think about the way that they're messing up the planet. I really like these corporations, and there's been this thing for a long time called a B Corp, B Corporation. And to be a B Corp, you have to actually jump through a lot of hoops and prove that you are taking care of your business in a way that's sustainable and is good for the environment and good for the world in general. And so I like to shop in places that are certified B Corps, or if not certified, have those same types of principles in their business model. So somewhere in here I have some links if you want to go look up B corporations and see what they do, and you can even do a search and see if your favorite clothing company is a B Corp. And if they are, then you can feel a little bit more relaxed about buying their clothing because they're not messing up the world so much. A lot of things that Vida has manufactured are right here in the United States, and there are several things that if you order with them, you have a very short turnaround time and you get them very quickly, and those are the ones created here in the US. The other things, like their silk shirts and their scarves, take longer because they're being made in Pakistan. So this is something I just ordered. This is a design of mine. I don't know if you can see it. Can't see it? Can you see it? Okay. That was my nod to millennials on YouTube. But this is a racerback tee, and it is absolutely gorgeous and very well made. I mean, seriously, I know I'm gonna do that. Seriously, very well made. And the fabric is very nice, and I think it's gorgeous. And I think that I'm very proud of that, and I'm very happy to show that on my store. Here's another one of my favorite designs. Isn't that pretty? And this one's really comfortable too. It's really very nice. Okay, now we're gonna go for a little ride. Whoop! There are my leggings with my design on them. Aren't they cool? They're so awesome. And I have one more thing I want to show you. Vida also prints on glass. So this is one of my designs on glass, and I just think this is just absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to send this to someone for a present or to put on my dresser. Isn't it pretty? And literally any design your kid makes, or any design that you make, or any design that you want to have as a custom piece, you can do this.